everybody! Welcome to today's episode. You're in for a treat because we're diving into a topic that's not just educational, but also super fascinating museums. Now, I know what you might be thinking, museums. Really? But trust me, there's so much more to them than just dusty old artifacts. So, let's get into it.
Museums can be kind of boring, right? But what makes them so interesting? Sigh.
Great question! You see, museums are like time capsules. They hold stories from the past, showcasing art, history, and culture. For instance, take the Prado in Madrid. It's not just a museum, it's a treasure trove of Spanish art. I remember walking in for free during the late afternoon, and it felt like stepping into a different era. I was surrounded by these massive paintings by Velázquez and Goya depicting intense war scenes. It was like being in a live history lesson.
Whoa, that sounds amazing. But what if someone doesn't really like art? Can they still enjoy museums? Laughs.
Absolutely. Museums cater to all interests. For example, if you're into science, you might love a natural history museum. They have everything from dinosaur skeletons to space exhibits. It's all about finding the right museum for your interests. And speaking of interests, I also visited the Gallery of the Academy in Florence, where Michelangelo's statue of David is housed. We went during one of those free weeks, and it was incredible. No crowds, just me and that magnificent statue.
Oh wow, I've seen pictures of that statue. It's super famous. But what's the story behind it? Sigh.
The story of David is fascinating. Michelangelo sculpted it from a single block of marble, and it represents the biblical hero who defeated Goliath. It's not just a statue, it's a symbol of strength and human potential. And that's what I love about museums. They tell stories that connect us to our past.
That's really cool. So, what about other famous museums? I've heard of the Louvre in Paris. Laughs.
Yes, the Louvre is iconic. I've never been inside, but I've seen that stunning glass pyramid entrance. It's like a piece of art in itself. And then there's the Vatican, which houses the Sistine Chapel. Can you imagine standing under Michelangelo's breathtaking ceiling? It's like being in a dream.
Oh man, I can only imagine. But what about the Uffizi Gallery? I've heard it has a lot of Renaissance paintings. Sigh.
Exactly. The Uffizi Gallery in Florence is renowned for its collection of Renaissance masterpieces. Unfortunately, I didn't get to visit it, but it's on my bucket list. Just think about it standing in front of Botticelli's The Birth of Venus's or Da Vinci's works. It's like being surrounded by genius.
Wow, that sounds epic. So, what's your favorite museum? Laughs.
That's a tough one. I'd say the Prado holds a special place in my heart. But honestly, every museum has its unique charm. It's all about the experience and the stories you take away.
Right. So, what should people do if they want to get into museums? Sigh.
Start by exploring local museums. Many offer free days or discounted tickets. And don't be afraid to ask questions while you're there. Engage with the exhibits. It's all about making connections.
That's awesome. I can't wait to check out some museums now. Laughs.
And that's what it's all about. So listeners, what's your favorite museum? Leave a comment and let us know. And remember to subscribe to the channel and follow us on Instagram for more fun and educational content. Until next time.